Came on YouTube without a warning. Whole world watching when I'm performing. 745 in my Gucci interior. I see a real one when I look in the mirror. Salute to everybody. Hope everybody enjoying their afternoon or morning. Sometimes some people time different. I know over here we're approaching 1 o'clock. Salute to everybody, man. On this beautiful Saturday. We got a lot of things to talk about. First, I want to say salute everybody that's sending donations. I appreciate the love. Salute that all the ones that hit the like button and share. So all the homies on the basketball community that we built up, we doing something great. We had a we had a I would say we had a good basketball night last night. If y'all watch 20 to end of the games, I thought we had some good games. Of course, Lakers beat the Wizards 122-109. We're gonna talk about that in just a second. Surprised the Raptors beat the Suns behind Gary Trent Jr. 42 points, 13 out of 21 shots. Pascal Siakam, he had a near triple double, 25 points, 7 rebounds, 10 assists. Scottie Barnes stepped up. They didn't have OG, so he did a good job. Devin Booker, he had a 22 points. I thought he had a solid game. 20, just a regular 22 points. Cameron Payne, 24. Andre Ayton, solid game, but it wasn't good enough. Salute to John Morant. They had the Grizzlies were down, 12, 14 points. They came back. They got the win behind a great junkyard defense that they play. And John Morant just being special. That's a special guy, bro. If you want to say the best point guard in the NBA, we can say that. He's one of the best players in the NBA. 37 points, 8 assists. I mean, he played good. Miami beat the Cavs, 117-105. Dallas Mavericks beat the Rockets. They had Dallas Mavericks had behind Luka Doncic 30 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists, of course. Slew bought 3 stats. Hornets, that was a high scoring game. Hornets put up 142 points, on the Pelicans. Boston Celtics beat the Pistons. Of course, my Los Angeles Clippers, we blew the game last night. We lost 112-106 to Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks. Shockingly, Orlando Magic got the victory over Timberwolves. So we had a good game, but we got to talk about what happened with the Los Angeles Lakers game. With everybody boy LeBron James. LeBron had a 50-point game. This is his second in 2 weeks. I mean, he had a great game. I actually fell asleep on this game, but I had to go back and watch. LeBron had a great game. He was hitting incredible shots. Give him credit, man. He played great. Showing you still got a lot left in on his tank, even at his advanced age. I'm looking at, is his knee? Hopefully his knee okay. I mean, is his knee good? I mean, what's going on? I keep asking the question. Is his knee? Is he really hurt? Is he hurt a little bit? Is he hurt a lot? I mean, last night he looked like he was healthier than me. So I'll let y'all come and tell me on that, But I was impressed by what I saw last night. I thought he played great. I thought overall, I mean, from the beginning to the end, he was tapped in. He was locked in. He was ready to put on the show. Even against the Washington Wizards, y'all know what LeBron do. He did it. He did a great job. Salute my boy Ray. I mean, he was dunking the ball. I mean, that dunk in the first quarter, I was looking like, wow. I mean, don't look like he might not be hurt. He got a little more juice today. Like the injury might not be that serious. I don't know, but LeBron looked great from the jump, dunking. You know what I'm saying? Playing the pass and like all type of stuff. Hitting crazy shots. LeBron always had them games where he hit those all balanced shots. Shots don't even look like it's going to be nowhere close to going in, but he was doing his thing, And you got to salute him for that. KCP and him, I mean, to me, KP just shot the ball bad, bro. I didn't like how he played. Like none of them other guys. I like the way he had THT, Bleak Monks. I mean, salute to the Clippers, not the Clippers, the Lakers role players. I thought they played good. For most part, I thought they played good. I thought LeBron just went out there, put on the show, got the crowd into it. I mean, he was feeding into the crowd a lot, you know. Every time he dunked the ball, he's looking at the crowd, trying to get a reaction. You know how it go. But LeBron overall, he had an A+ for his performance. That was big time performance. One of them performances we're gonna talk about 7 years from now. You know, even though and the thing about it though, the Lakers still 7-8 games under 500. So I mean, it's nothing else to talk about. It's nothing else to talk about other than selling tickets this year. And according to unanimous sources, the Lakers are ready to get this season over with. The players and the coaching staff, they talking like as if, you know, they ready to get this over with. They saying, I'm glad it's just a month left. I saw that report that came out. They ready to get this over with though, man. But, you know, leave a scale 1 out of 10. I give LeBron a 10. I'll give him a 10. He look great. 37 years old. He look great, bro. Well, let's move on to. Let me see what else. What else when we talk about? I got to talk about. I got to talk about. We got to talk about Gregg Popovich. Gregg Popovich became the all-time winningest coach in NBA history with 1,336 victories. Gregg Popovich surpassed Don Nelson, whose previous hold the record for the most regular season wins with San Antonio Spurs, 104-102 victory over the Utah Jazz on last night. My question to y'all is Gregg Popovich the greatest coach in NBA history? I mean, we can make that case. I think that's a case to be made that he's probably the greatest coach ever. He's definitely discussed. A lot of people gonna say Phil Jackson. Now, I do have my reasons why. You know what I'm saying? I do kind of feel like Phil Jackson might not be the greatest head coach ever, even though he has the more championships than everybody other than Red Auerbach. No, he passed Red Auerbach. So I think he actually got the most championships as a head coach. I do feel like this though. I can make a case that Gregg Popovich, the way he groomed these young guys, the way he know how to teach the game, you can make the case he might be the best. You can say Red Auerbach. Hey, look, this is just a question I can throw in there. I want y'all to come in. Y'all can come in and tell me, like, y'all own opinion, who y'all think. Now, I'm not gonna, you know, there's no right or wrong answer because it's all our opinions. But me, Gregg Popovich do have a case to being the best coach ever. Now we can't give him credit. Like some of these guys that he did coach, they was already gonna be Hall of Famers. I don't care what nobody say. You look at David Robinson, he was already man-made anyway before he became the head coach. Because y'all remember Gregg Popovich, he was the assistant coach with the Spurs when they had Larry Brown. He left, he became no. I got it backwards. He was the GM of the Spurs. I think he had left, went to go to state, and then he came back, and then it was Larry Brown. He was the assistant, and then he took over. So you can make the case. Salute my boy Will. Yeah, Ray Day. Yeah, you can make the case. You can make the case for Gregg Popovich. I'm gonna say this too though. The guys other than David Robinson, Tim Duncan, Kawhi, I think he really contributed to Tony Parker and Mont Ginobili being Hall of Famers. Even though they had a successful career overseas, I think what they did in the NBA, you got to give Gregg Popovich that credit. DeJounte Murray, I mean, you could say him too, but me personally, I think DeJounte Murray was already nice. He would at Washington State. I mean, Washington. No, at Washington. He was. I mean, he was gonna be a baller. I think Johnson Murray just got a lot of talent, but you got to give him credit because all those guys, him and Kawhi, they learned a lot from Gregg Popovich. You know, they stabbed Kawhi in the back. You know, they did him wrong. I thought he did a good job, bro. He did a good job. These young players even with them now. Gregg Popovich, he can easily just throw in the towel and just say, you know what, we losing. I don't care what we do. I like what he's doing with these young guys. He's telling them, hey, we might not be competing for a championship, but before I leave this team, I want all of y'all to learn how to play basketball the right way. So you look at guys like Keelan Johnson, what's his name, Derek White that just got traded. Like a lot of these guys really learning how to play the game the right way. Learn from Gregg Popovich. You gotta give him credit, 5-time champion. Man, he's one of them, and I think there's a case you can make that he's the best all around coach ever, or you can say somebody else. So I do respect Gregg Popovich. You gotta respect him. Now I gotta talk about my guy, Project Pat, aka Patrick Beverley. Man, you know what I like about Patrick Beverley, y'all? That dude real, dog. He ain't no phony. He not here just saying something for popular belief. So he was on the JJ Redick podcast, right? He opened up about, you know what I'm saying, his thing with Russell Westbrook. And he was like, he felt like the same thing I said 2 weeks ago. Russell Westbrook tried to damage that man's career. This is what he said. He said, when he came out and said all he do is run around and do nothing, he said it damaged my career. Coaches, staff, players, and fans, they looked at me very different. You feel what I'm saying? And I figured that because you know why? Because a lot of fans, a lot of people, they start quoting that. Oh, he just run around and do nothing. Every time you have a bad game. When you have a good game, they don't have nothing nice to say about him. And all it takes a guy with that much influence, people, you're going to run with it. Because when you look at the stat sheet, he ain't out there averaging 20 points, 10 assists. He's a grit and grind guy. He's going to do all the little things he don't show on paper. So you can easily run out with that narrative, And he was like, he also said this. He also spoke on the tweet he sent out the night before the trade deadline, calling Russell Westbrook the real musician. And what was a clear reference to, you know what I'm saying, when Russell Westbrook said Pat Bell tricked y'all, you know what I'm saying? Just a real humble tweet, That's what he was saying, I forgive, but it was one on I forgive, but not a forgiving type of thing, So he put that out there, man. He want to let that man know, It's smoke. I ain't letting it go. I forgive you. You try to damage my career. You try to take food off my kid's table. I got a woman to feed. I got to feed my kid. That's why I'm saying, though. And I ain't like when Russ said that either, bro. Like, for real, though. And credit to Kevin Durant. When y'all remember when Klay Thompson and them got into that dude, I can't think his name, on the Pistons last year. He was like, he's a bum. You ain't gonna be in the NBA. Kevin Durant, he ain't like that. He like, bro, y'all gotta understand, bro. These dudes trying to make a living for their family. It's bigger than basketball, which is true, bro, because everybody ain't come in the game like Steph Curry with that hype and all that. Some guys got to really get it in. They got to spend money to make money. You know what I'm saying? You ain't LeBron. You ain't finna come in just with $100 million endorsements on the table. You got to really grind every day in, day night to get to where he was, get to where he supposed to be. You feel what I'm saying? That's what Patrick Beverley did. So when Russell Westbrook said that, it's kind of like made it seem like, you know what I'm saying, he don't deserve to be in the NBA. That's what Russell Westbrook made it seem like. And Patrick Beverley always took that. He always took that at heart, as he should, bro, because the man trying to make a living. You know what I'm saying? He also talked about the Clippers situation. Also, why the departure happened. He revealed that he felt the Clippers made him a disrespectful contract offer. You know what I'm saying? He was saying, like, we was in the Western Conference Finals, something the team never have done. Me being there from the beginning, I'm thinking that this contract extension, I'm thinking it's going to be easy. I walked in, they threw me a number, then I felt it was borderline disrespectful. And a lot of, you know what I'm saying? So he felt like the Clippers should have offered more money. Me personally, I love Patrick Beverley, but I feel like the Clippers made the right decision on that. I think Patrick Beverley made the right decision going to Timberwolves. You know, I'm glad he was able to go to another team and contribute big with them. You know, and show his impact. Because everywhere he went, he really showed his impact. You know, whether people like him or not, Patrick Beverley is a guy you really need on your team. He's crazy. You know, he's gonna say crazy things. He's gonna play out of his mind. You know what I'm saying? He's not scared of nobody. So you need that on your team. And this another thing. A lot of people made it seem like Kawhi Leonard was the reason why the man gone. See, the fake narratives. He revealed too though. When they asked him about Kawhi, he was like they were basically saying how Kawhi is as a teammate, you know. He seemed like he don't talk. That man said Kawhi Leonard. He said him and Kawhi Leonard close. He said they always been close. They close now. Even when Kawhi Leonard came to the game last year. Not last year, but it was like 3 weeks ago against the Rockets. Patrick Beverley came to the Clipper game and he came in the Clipper game in a Zubac jersey. He said Kawhi Leonard walked up to him and said, "Why you ain't wear my jersey?" So they always been cool though, bro. So, and also I want to get y'all a take on the Milwaukee Bucks versus Warriors game tonight too. We got a good game tonight. I'm gonna do that game too. I'm gonna do a live stream on that. That's gonna be a good game. But I'm gonna go ahead, bring you cats up in here, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. Yeah, but LeBron had a great game last night. You gotta give him credit. I ain't gonna hate the man. Yeah, pull up. Like a lot of people make it seem like Kawhi wasn't rocking with that man. Kawhi got all them dudes traded. The only problem they really had it was the you know, Montrezl Harrell. I think Montrezl Harrell bring a lot of toxic energy in that organization. That's what that was all about. I ain't respect that at all. When he did all Montrezl Harrell doing all that backdoor stuff, I ain't respect that, bro. Yeah, but that man, yeah, Gregg Popovich might be the best coach. I don't know, bro. He might be the best coach. You can say Phil Jackson. The thing about Phil Jackson is, read why I say it's kind of a question though, because Tess Winter did most of the work though. Like Tess Winter one brought the triangle. He want to know how to design an offense. He was really that guy. Like I know a lot of people they're gonna say Phil Jackson. No, Tess Winter was really that guy though. He was the songwriter. You know what I'm saying? You know how guys have songwriter. Like he used to Quincy Jones, Phil Jackson, Michael Jackson. Now we ain't gonna talk about the songwriter too much. We're gonna talk about the guy that sang it. Tess Winter, the guy that made the triangle. It wasn't Phil Jackson. I think people don't realize that they give Phil Jackson most of the credit for the Bulls and the Lakers' success. Now, I can't give Phil Jackson all that credit. Phil Jackson knows X's and O's. You know what I'm saying? He know how to manage egos. He definitely know how to do that. But is he the best coach? Like, can he go ball for ball with anybody? I mean, he got a chance, but I never seen him on a rebuild team. See, we never seen Phil Jackson on a rebuild team. Just you know what I'm saying? Like I never seen Phil Jackson was just a normal like DeMar DeRozan level player. So I don't know how great of a coach he is, but I did see him. I see him with Kobe Bryant, with Smush Parker, and Kwame Brown, and Lamar Odom. Now, I mean, but you had Kobe Bryant though. Kobe was the best player in the world at the time. How would Phil Jackson look with just a DeMar DeRozan level player? So that's kind of interesting to me to think about because Gregg Popovich really know how to run a system on both ends. Then he know how to take away your weakness. Not your weakness, but your strengths. You know what I'm saying? in the playoffs. Like guys like James Harden. Like I'm gonna give y'all a good example. You remember Kawhi Leonard? He got hurt. He was hurt the whole playoffs, right? 2017 run. Kawhi Leonard ain't play that game 7. This man, Gregg Popovich, man, he was throwing the kitchen. He threw the kitchen sink at James Harden. Took away everything he liked. James Harden folded. So that's real coaching right there. That man James Harden shot like 3 for 17. That's real coaching. So when I look at a situation like that, I'm like, bro, Gregg Popovich is a great coach, bro. Look at it every time they play LeBron now. You always take away LeBron's strengths. LeBron have his toughest times against the Spurs. So that's something to think about for real. Oh yeah, and Giannis now versus the Bucks. Giannis in the Bucks versus the Warriors. Now, I expect a good game tonight though. That's gonna be a good game. I think Giannis have a good opportunity. The way Joel Embiid played the other night, I gotta take him. By the way, y'all, I gotta take him down from that. He ain't the runaway with the MVP no more. He ain't the front runner. I gotta take him down. Yeah, I gotta take him down, bro. I gotta take him down a notch. To me, now it's Jokic and Giannis. After the way Joel Embiid played the other night, nah, bro, I can't do it. He played bad. He played too bad to me, bro. I can't do it. I can't give him that. Right now, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo, the second seed. Giannis Antetokounmpo can get the number 1 seed and just put up monster numbers for the rest of the year. Why Giannis can't be MVP? So games like tonight, I'm definitely gonna be keeping my eyes on because he had a chance to really make a statement tonight and the rest of the way. I think Giannis should get more MVP talks than what he do. Salute, Dejan. Oh yeah, right now I get Jokic number 1. Right now I get Jokic number 1, but number 2 I gotta put Giannis. I definitely gotta put Giannis. What up, BJ?
What's up with you, bro?
Oh man, I'm sitting here cooking up, man. You doing all right?
Oh man, I'm always happy and blessed, man.
That was
I'm
up, man.
saying,
Yeah, what's your thoughts on LeBron James' performance last night, bro?
I actually think it was the best performance of the season for him, man. I liked how he played, not just the numbers, the 50 piece with the 7 rebounds, 6 assists, but how he allowed the game to come to him and then him not forcing nothing. I was really, really impressed by the performance, man. Like even though it was the Wizards, I give him credit for that performance, man. I've been seeing some people saying it, it's against the Wizards, but how he played, I liked how he played, like how he controlled the game.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. I agree with you on that. I thought they were one of their best performers. Salute, JT. I think this performance, believe it or not, I think the performance better than the one he had with Golden State.
Yeah, because he seemed more calm. He seemed more relaxed. He just, I'm saying, find the open man. He had some nice dimes to Austin Reeves and Malik Monk, and he had that pass to Carmelo for the 3. Like stuff like that. Instances he's not forcing nothing. Just like everything's natural. So that was his best performance for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm looking at the difficulty of the shots he was making. Because this Golden State, even though he was making shots, he was getting to the rim like it wasn't nothing. In that second quarter, that made me start feeling like, man, these dudes might actually win though. Like third, fourth quarter, he was getting to the rim every time for real. But I'm looking at this game, he was hitting some off-balance shots. Things don't look like they were going in. He hit one
The
of them on Kyle
ball.
Kuzma. That was nasty. So I gotta give
Yeah,
him
the
that.
ball was going in. Like he shot 72% from the field and he went 100% from the line. So, just his night. It's a masterful performance. And he only had 3 turnovers. But one thing I heard Ticket say really caught my eye. He said, if LeBron's really hurt, then he's gonna end up God forbid, you know what I'm saying, fucking that knee up or getting, you know, a serious injury and playing ball myself, bro. Like I can attest to that, man. Like I tore both of my Achilles, um, you know what I'm saying, playing. And the way LeBron's doing with all them heavy minutes, and you know what I'm saying, at you know, 37 years old and breaking his body down, man, like, you know, Tick is right. Like
So
he's
hold
about
up,
to
you
injure.
tore both your Achilles at the same time?
Nah, so I tore my first one, my right one in college, my first year, and then last year or 2 years ago when I was playing this professional semi-pro, I tore my other one. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, you gonna finish, then you gonna discuss the Gregg Popovich and other topics.
Nah, just yeah, that's just all I was gonna say. Ticket, you know, he right. He just saying, you know, LeBron should probably shut it down. Like, I mean, what you playing for? You playing for you're not gonna win a championship with, you know, this team. You're not gonna compete. So if you want that scoring title, you know what I'm saying, sit out this year and then, you know what I'm saying, come back next year. You know what I'm saying, go for it. I mean, it's really no point of playing and risking yourself to get injured for something like this.
Oh yeah, that's a fact though. I told Ghost the same thing. I was like, Ghost, it might not be a good thing that he playing all the minutes. Because like when you get to January, February, March, what you gonna have left? I'm surprised he still got 50 balls left in him.
Yeah, yeah. Just, you know, him conserving his energy on defense. That's where that 50 ball coming from.
Yeah, so what about the second topic, what you got on the I don't know if you saw the game, but Gregg Popovich, he's the number one all time winner and far as like regular season wins. Is he the greatest coach ever? That's my question about that.
Yeah, I caught the end of that game, the tail end. Utah is so pathetic, bro. They can't. Every time the game is close, them niggas cannot win. They always find a way to lose. But as far as Pop, man, yeah, you can make that case, serious case, because like you point out with Phil, like Phil had the best players. You know, you had Michael and Scottie Pippen, and then you had Kobe and Shaq. I mean, at that point, it's really like you're gonna be always in contention. But I will give Phil Jackson credit for this. He's good at psychologically enhancing his players. You know what I'm saying? With the, you know, they call him the Zen master for a reason. Like he's a master at, you know what I'm saying, uplifting his players when it comes psychologically. He understands how important that is.
Right. That's
So
true.
that's what I will give him credit for. But as far as the triangle offense with Tex Winter, you 100% about that. But if Phil Jackson gets any credit, it's basically the psychological part of the game.
Yeah, he knew his X's and O's too. I ain't taking that away. I'm just looking at, I never seen him build a team from the ground up. Salute Dante. And we can say this too. Gregg Popovich didn't do it either. He was fortunate to get great players. But when I look at guys like Boris Diaw, remember he fell off. He got the Spurs. He had he revamped his career. I look at guys like Patty Mills. He contributed a lot to his career because he wasn't that good. He wasn't that good when he was with the Trailblazers. When he first came to the NBA, that dude wasn't that good. So we got the Spurs. He got a lot better. I look at guys like what's my boy out of Michigan State? Brian Forbes. Brian Forbes came in there as a good scorer. Like him playing in that Gregg Popovich system, he got confidence. You know what I'm saying? So he's responsible for a lot of guys becoming ball players, helping these guys getting paid, helping these guys have a name in the NBA.
I mean, even if you want to say Kawhi, man, because I remember they won that championship in 2014, the season after, and I was in San Antonio while this was going on. they enhanced, Kawhi's offensive game, you know what I'm saying, with Chip England, um, Kawhi's shooting coach with the Spurs. Gregg Popovich had a hand in that as well. So he even enhanced Kawhi's game a little bit before, he went to Toronto and then, the Clippers and everything like that. But yeah, every team Pop has, he finds a way to get the best out of them. And that's what coaching is. Like Ty Lue, you're able to enhance your team's strengths and then also weakening your opponent's strengths. That's the greatest of a coach.
That's the fact. Yeah, they did a good job of helping Kawhi with a jump shot. But Kawhi just, I give him credit for that. Kawhi's such a hard worker. Kawhi one of them guys. He just so locked in the he's so locked up in the gym. He one of them guys. You ain't got to really tell him too much for him to get, you know what I'm saying, motivate him too much to be great. I'm looking at guys that didn't have any type of skill, like any type of confidence in themselves. I think because Boy Diaw, people forget Boy Diaw left Phoenix and he went to Charlotte. He was a shell of himself. That dude came to Spurs. It's like, I don't know. Who is that guy? I thought he was good. Right. I'm looking at what's the other cat? His name, he hit all on Danny Green. Think about Danny Green.
Yeah.
Danny Green, he didn't have the confidence he had in Cleveland when he was playing with LeBron. He went to the Spurs, he became a player.
Right.
So it's a whole lot of things I be looking at, What's good, see here? But I like the case for both guys. But I hate when people do this though, BJ. They make it seem like Phil Jackson made Michael Jordan and he made Shaq and Kobe and all that.
Man, stop it.
When the triangle came from the sister coach.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Nah, that's facts. That's facts. They were gonna be they were gonna be great.
Good, Showtime? What's good?
They were gonna be great regardless. What's up, bro?
What's good, BJ?
They was gonna be great regardless. It was just a matter of, putting them in a system where they can flourish even more. But Michael and Kobe and Shaq and them guys are gonna be who they were regardless.
Right. So, hey, another question I got. Salute, Side Jordan. Another question I got for you. What you thought about that Project Pat interview with JJ Redick?
You asking me or see here?
I'm asking you. I'm gonna go to see here next.
Oh man, I watched that. I talked about this on my channel, man. Like Pat, he has a high IQ. Based off that interview, bro, like he has a very high IQ, and what he was talking about when he brought up the whole the aspect of having his culture of players and how statistics on a piece of paper don't tell everything. I feel that to the core, bro. Like real hoopers know who makes the biggest impact, and a guy like a Patrick Beverley, you need him because he enhances your culture. Like he said, everywhere he's been with Houston, the Clippers, now with the T-Wolves, who they weren't even sniffing the playoffs the last few years. Now they're in the 7th seed with him coming to the team. That's his impact he brings to the team, but you won't notice that from a stat sheet. And like I said with Kawhi, man, like it's funny to me these dumbasses out here talking about Kawhi has no capability to communicate with his teammates. He's a shell of himself. He doesn't talk. But all these his teammates coming out talking about how great of a teammate Kawhi is. Paul George.
What's good, Ray? Roy, my bad, BJ. Go ahead.
No, you good. Paul George, Pat Bear, Visca Zubac, all these guys that are his teammates are saying how great of a teammate is, but the media keeps talking about how he doesn't talk. And I feel like that comes from because he's a threat to LeBron, bro. That's where because before he won that championship, everybody seemed to love Kawhi in the media. But it says he won that championship and he's somewhat of a threat to him. Okay, well we gonna turn on him.
That's true. That's what it is. And BJ, going back even when they turned on him when he went against San Antonio, that's when they turned on him, man.
Right.
They did a whole hit piece on my boy. Then they Showtime. They brought out David Robinson.
Everybody talking about anything. And the thing is, what crazy is they think just because that situation happened, that applies to the Clippers. I kept telling, I said, Elder, he didn't get Patrick Beverley traded. Patrick Beverley was coming over Kawhi's house during the pandemic working out. Y'all think Kawhi Leonard finna fake kick it with somebody? He don't seem like a fake kicker with somebody type of guy.
He ain't that nigga. Nah.
He ain't got
he
to.
revealed in the interview. Hey, look, did you see what he said when he came out there with Zubac jersey? He had said Kawhi Leonard walked up to him and said, "Why you ain't wear my jersey?"
Man, that dude just like anybody else, man. He just because he don't talk to people in the media.
Right.
It's just oh well
even
he
Lou Will said that.
I can't get to you, so because they want him to be transparent, bro. They want Kawhi to open up, and he ain't finna open up to you, man. He ain't got to. As long as his teammates know who he is, his family, his friends, that's all that matters to that man.
He giving 100% on the court. Why you got to know that man's life? Why you got to be all off in that man's business?
Exactly. He don't know about nothing, man.
Salute my guys, Freddie G now. Yeah, what y'all
what's good, Freddie G?
Before I go to see here, get his take on everything. BJ, who you got on tonight? Giannis Antetokounmpo Bucks, Steph Curry Warriors.
The Bucks on.
That's a toss up because you look at momentum. The Warriors, they both got momentum. The Warriors just beat the Nuggets the other night, so I go off of that. So it's a toss-up, man. But I'm gonna go with the with the Warriors, man.
You going with the Warriors, BJ?
I'm gonna go with the Warriors tonight.
Okay, I'm doing the live stream, so we gonna watch it. Sure gonna watch. Salute, my boy. I appreciate it, my dog. Appreciate it, man. I'm just not cooking. I've been cooking for live stream for 2 weeks. It's my second week.
Yeah, I told everybody on Ticket Channel to come over here. Yeah, I've been telling everybody. Because they didn't know you had a channel show.
Oh, they ain't. I don't.
What's his name about to come over? Atlanta in there.
Oh, yeah, I'm finna take this. I'm finna take it to another level though. Y'all gonna start see little thing change. You know, I ain't gonna say too much, but yeah. But go ahead, see here. Well, how you feel about LeBron's performance last night? Was y'all impressed?
I didn't watch it, but from everything I'm hearing, you know, it must have been a great performance. I didn't watch. Anytime you put up 50, it's a great performance. Anytime, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Bron is one of them guys, you know what I'm saying? We just got to admit that. You know, he really is. We don't like the moves he made. Just like when I was talking about KD on Ticket Channel. We might not like people move, but that don't take away from who they are. You know, at the end of the day, you know, Bron one of them guys, man. He is. Top 5 player of all time, no matter where you got him. He top 3 on my list, but yeah, that's what I got on the LeBron thing.
Hey, David, I'm not hating on. We not who hating on Bron.
Nigga here, man. Showtime, man. Keep going with the show, bro. We can't.
He didn't even spell hating right.
I'm finna say, first of all, bro, you need to learn how to spell, man, when you come up in there. You know?
Come on, man.
Hey, look, you
spell the word right.
My boy Russ said real G move silent. Yeah, that's all I move though. I ain't got a broadcast. I'm just trying to grow, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to grow. That's all. I'll get better at this. Y'all gonna see me shine. Y'all gonna come with me. You know, y'all. You with me? You with me? You're not. You feel me? But what you is Gregg Popovich? See, I already know this is what you really want to talk about. See here. Go ahead, tell me. Go ahead, bro. You see the screen.
Is he the greatest coach of all time? That's tough. That's tough, bro. He won the top coaches of all time. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go and say he's the best coach of all time. I don't think he's a better coach than Pat Riley. I don't think he's a better coach than I don't know. I was about to say Phil Jackson. See, because the thing with Phil Jackson, I never seen Phil Jackson build a team up. Every time he got a team, they was already ready. They was in the conference finals before he got the team, the year before he got the team. So it's not like Phil inherited teams, brought in players, and did all that. Phil always had the right situation at the right time. When he got Mike and Pippen, They was already in the conference finals the year before against the Pistons. They lost in 6 games. They were right there when he got the Lakers. When he got the Lakers, they was in the conference finals the year before he got there. Shaq and Kobe. So
that's a fact.
and then when Shaq left, when things got hard, Phil left.
That's a
Phil done
fact.
built that team back up. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard. And to Gregg Popovich credit, along with R.C. Buford, he picks his team a little more, and he ain't had the talent that Phil Jackson has had in his career. So between those two, I don't know. You may have to go with Gregg Popovich considering all that. But if somebody said he's the greatest coach of all time, I wouldn't argue that show. Because even if I want to say Pat Riley, well, Pat Riley had Kareem and Worthy and Cooper and Magic, and he ain't building that team up neither. So, you may have to. I don't know. It's tough, bro. If somebody told me he was a great, I wouldn't fight him on it. Because who you gonna put against him? Who you gonna put against?
That's right. Oh yeah, right. Hold on, see, yeah, that's the thing, Dave. I want everybody coming to that opinion, bro. You can be yourself, dog. I ain't with all the internet gangster stuff, bro. I like to talk basketball. What we like to do over here, we just keep it basketball. And we just say our opinion. If somebody feel like you come up here and say Kawhi trash, we can debate about it, but I ain't gonna disrespect. I ain't gonna never count on man on my channel out there name. I promise y'all that. If it gets to that point, I'm gonna have to just kick y'all. If I gotta call y'all your name, we going back and forth.
Nah, I ain't checking no name outside.
I don't want to do that. We grown men around here, so you can come on here.
I will when we get out.
Tell me how you feel. You can say LeBron better than Michael Jordan. I ain't tripping.
Right. You said what?
But how you feel about the Patrick Beverley interview?
Yeah, I seen a little bit of it. I heard BJ talk. Was he talking about Kawhi in the thing?
Yeah, he talked about Kawhi for like a good 2 minutes, man.
What he said about why, huh?
Oh, bro, he just said he's the ultimate teammate, all business, and he about no bullshit, man. And he's a good
we
dude.
Be saying, huh?
Yeah, man.
Okay, he just confirmed everything we at Showtime been saying, huh?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I already know how it go. It is like BJ said. He said it the best. I'm just gonna repeat what he said. The man don't have to live his life for the media. Period. He do what he's supposed to do. His teammates respect him. Look, y'all. This is all you need to know. Have you had any of Kawhi Leonard's teammates come out and validate anything the media said? Nothing. You ain't heard. His teammates always say how good of a leader he is, how good of a teammate he is, all this old stuff. Now, is that right or wrong? Come on, bro.
It's just because they can't get to him, bro.
They can't. Yeah, they can't control Kawhi. See, they can put stuff
right.
out there.
My bad. I'm back, y'all.
They can put stuff out there and kind of they can rattle Bron. They can rattle KD. They can't rattle Kawhi. Because it's something he said. I told my wife, I said, but
See you cut out. Oh no, you on mute. Hey, see you on mute. I don't know if you did it on purpose. Yeah, that was a good interview though. Like I like guys that gonna keep it 100 though. Like I like what Patrick Beverley was saying. Like he even spoke on another thing. He spoke on the Chris Paul situation too. He was talking about how y'all remember when the Clippers and the Rockets that got into it, and Chris Paul they had took the time to the locker room, all that. He like him and Chris Paul always had you know what I'm saying, a little rival going on since he was a sophomore in high school.
Yeah, I'm back, bro. I don't know what happened, but I got like one of them.
You on that McDonald's Wi-Fi, huh?
That Walmart Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you on that Walmart Wi-Fi going in and out, man. That nigga over there in the freezer section, man.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
but
I'm
man,
getting to that too. I forgot about that too, Silent Joy. I'm glad you reminded me. He made another crazy comment. He said Anthony Edwards could be the next
could
Michael
be the
Jordan.
next Michael Jordan. I seen where they were talking about that. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm not gonna
That
go
man's
that
true.
far. I'm
Ant-Man
not gonna go
true,
that
bro.
far, but Ant look like
Ant-Man
he
true.
one of them guys, bro. I ain't
He
gonna
is.
lie.
I
He look
believe.
like he one of them guys, bro. Cause he definitely got the mentality and the athleticism, and I mean his team is like I don't know, bro. Ain't nobody Mike, but still, you know.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
him being
Good
one of them guys.
morning.
I ain't gonna lie. What you think
Yeah,
about that, BJ?
he one of them guys for sure.
I feel like Mike told Anthony Edwards that, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Mike said something that like that to Anthony Edwards, like, you know, he's just as athletic as him or something like amongst the means. But JJ brought up a good point. He's like, you know, Pat, do you feel like he has the drive to want to do that? Because he also said and said that, you know, he plays basketball because he's good at it. Like apparently that dude just super talented. Whatever he picks up, you know, he turns into gold. And you know, guys like that, you know, usually they just do it for because they good at it. You know, Michael was a maniac with basketball, man. He was a maniac, and I don't know if Ant that is that type of person.
No, I don't see. This is the thing. I think Anthony Edwards ceiling. He can be like different on that level. Cause thing about you know what I respect about Anthony Edwards. Forget his scoring, all that.
Ooh,
He
you
be
say he
sitting.
can get a Michael Jordan ceiling?
He can
That's
sit.
a lot, Sean.
No. I ain't saying that. I know Patrick Bev said it, but I'm saying that what I like about him, he can really sit in that chair, dudes. I done seen it many times.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the
See,
thing.
other guys ain't doing that, bro. Other guys ain't out here scoring and sitting in that chair at the same time. Like that's part of the reason why Timberwolves so good. Cause them guys, when they really lock in on D, they can really sit in that chair, especially him, Patrick Beverley, them two right there. They can really do that. And the Evans, he got the athletic ability. I mean, it's nothing he really can't do. He just got to keep working on his game. As long as he take basketball serious, he's gonna be a really good player.
And he said he good at everything, every sport, baseball, anything he done played, track. So he is an all-around athlete like Mike, because Mike did all that too. Man, they said Dean Smith said Mike clocked a 4.3 at North Carolina, dog.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, 4.3. That's ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous.
Crazy. At 6'6". Now I know Mike was skinny, but
Yeah.
So hey, see what you got on tonight game though, bro?
Oh yeah, BJ wrong. I'm gonna tell you why BJ wrong. BJ, you missing the point, bro. It ain't about the Warriors win. They don't want that second spot, bro. I told y'all they were gonna run from that second spot a few weeks ago, and they 7-3 since I said. I mean 3-7 since I said that. Go look at the standings. They ran right out of this 7th spot, bro. They gonna lose tonight, bro. They don't want that second spot, bro.
We'll see.
Because
Is the game in Milwaukee or in Golden State?
BJ, I'm gonna tell you something. Because they don't want to see the Lakers, they don't want to see the Clippers, and I'm starting to think they don't want to see the Timberwolves. I'm really starting to go that route. I'm trying to give them a little more respect, and not say Timberwolves, but I'm being honest. I don't think they want to see the Timberwolves neither.
I hear you, but my whole thing is Memphis and them are like a game apart. So it's not like if they win tonight, oh, that's just gonna be the end all be all. They still got 15 games left.
Yeah.
So
I feel you on that, but I don't think
they're scared, honestly, bro. I don't think they're scared. I just think the Clippers, they probably don't want to see them. But
they
the
don't
Lakers
want to see the. I'm specifically talking about the Clippers. But they don't want to see the Clippers, bro, in that second, and they don't want to see them in that that second spot.
you about to see somebody. I mean, shit, like The Lakers.
Yeah, if they stay in 3, they'll see Denver. That's what I'm saying. If they stay in 3, they'll see Denver or Dallas. They'll rather go that route than go the
Yeah, that's
Clipper
true.
route.
That's true.
Come on now.
That's true. Ugh.
Yeah, I expect a good game tonight, though. I think this Giannis chance to really take over the MVP. I think Jokic probably took it over at the way Jordan B played, but Giannis can really win it if he keep.
Wait. So you got Jokic in front of Embiid?
Right now, after what I saw the other night, yeah.
Oh,
bro, Jokic played like trash. Jokic played like trash the other
you
night.
can't do that after one game.
Embiid played better than Jokic did.
Right.
I'm putting Giannis number one then.
Nah.
Embiid beat Giannis when they played each other.
Right. So what did you just want to get him in his card?
So I mean,
you a sad nigga.
I like Giannis,
but I had Joel Embiid on one. I got the video on my channel, What you want me to do?
I gotta give it Embiid, bro.
Get that man his card, bro. You wrong for that, bro.
But hold on.
That man played one bad game.
If the Bucks finish number one in the Eastern Conference, on top of that,
that don't mean you MVP.
Okay, Giannis number one in PER. He got the stats and all that. You telling me he shouldn't win it?
Nah, because they go ahead, bro. Go ahead. You go ahead,
BJ. I just want to say, Embiid. What you talking about?
You gotta look at the whole year. So if you look at the whole year, Embiid been the most consistent, bro, with less help.
That's a fact.
And he's been leading his team farther than Giannis has, and he beat Giannis when they played each other, man. Now they played
Embiid's last year.
Exactly. And they play Denver on Monday, and I'm pretty sure Embiid gonna dominate Jokic, bro. Like Jokic can be contained. If his guys ain't hitting shots when he passes the ball to them, then he's pretty much contained, bro. Embiid don't need a team to dominate. He can dominate off his own will.
Yeah, that's all right, because they play him again March 29th. I'm covering that game. We're gonna see if he keep the same energy, though.
Nah, I'm telling you, Embiid gonna go for Jokic's neck. Because if you look at Jokic, bro, like literally, the reason why he's the MVP in the discussion because of the statistics, but I'm talking about the statistics and the impact of the game. Like Embiid impacts both sides of the ball. Jokic, he don't impact defense like Embiid do. You know what I mean? So dominance wise, Embiid he's an overall better player. Give me the two-way player over the one-way player who can pass.
All right. So hold up. I know they did not trade Amari Cooper. Anyway. I mean, me personally though, if we just talking about player for player, I'm gonna do a video on that too. I'm gonna say that, but I'm gonna put it out there, bro. I already have Joel Embiid. I mean, I already have Giannis over Joel Embiid. That's just me though. I don't care nobody.
I feel that. I feel like Giannis is a better player. He's a better player than Embiid, but Embiid this year, I mean, it's MVP. He should be MVP.
So y'all don't get Jokic no kind of chance to win the MVP?
I mean, I give him a chance.
He shouldn't be in the running though, show. It's Jokic.
He shouldn't be in the league.
It's Embiid by a mile, bro.
I mean, they just. I mean, and it's really.
That dude Giannis been having his team the whole year. This dude had a dude that tried to sabotage the team. And still top in the harder conference.
I don't know about that, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, Cam Dudley 420, bro. You may say Jokic is playing better defense, but his defense ain't nowhere near Embiid's. Embiid got a three-time all defensive team. Jokic, where's his all defensive teams at? Jokic is playing better defense, but his defense ain't fucking with no Joel Embiid. So you need to stop that.
I mean, that's true right there. I mean, that's true. All the defense. I think, but look, if you put Jokic on the Sixers, You telling me they wouldn't be where they at right now?
I'm not sure.
What would change? What would change?
I think,
Because
bro, because Joel Embiid, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. Joel Embiid be eating out them free throw line, bro.
Uh-huh.
If he ain't out there,
we're.
if he ain't, but
Go ahead.
I'm
Go
telling you,
ahead.
but Jokic's a better. I don't know. Jokic might be a better all around offensive player.
Right. You said offensive, but look at the other side. See, Jokic again.
He been
He
solid
need
on D.
right. So okay, look at Kawhi and Luka Doncic last year, right? Luka Doncic
Right.
is a more offense because of his usage rate. You could say Luka Doncic, all them points he be scoring, but you ain't gonna beat out no Kawhi Leonard because he plays on the other end.
I don't think so.
Joel,
Go ahead. Go ahead. Finish what you saying.
look at Giannis Antetokounmpo and CP3.
Salute Showtime.
Giannis
Salute
Antetokounmpo is the better two-way player. CP3 is a one-way player who won the finals.
See, my only thing about that, you mentioned Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic, bro, other than okay, y'all can say pass and cool. Other than that, he does nothing else better than Kawhi on that offense or defense. I don't see it, bro.
That's true. Kawhi better shooter.
I just don't
Kawhi
see
is
nothing
better
better
than Luka Doncic by a mile, bro. I don't know why y'all even.
I don't see because
I
Kawhi
don't
had the ball
compare
in
him.
his
I
hand.
agree with homie that just said that. He way better than that.
Well, yeah, I agree with y'all. He better. What I'm saying is the discussion was last year. Luka was on Kawhi's level, and I kept saying no. Kawhi is going to take over this series, and I'm saying when it comes to head-to-head matchups, watch what when Embiid does to Jokic on Monday. Jokic is going to be looking to because fuck Jokic. If he's not faster than Embiid, he's not quicker, he's not taller. So how you gonna get your buckets?
Bro, Jokic is literally unstoppable.
What up,
his
Cam?
post move. Salute Showtime. Salute. See here.
Yeah,
BJ.
I'm gonna let you cook from the top though, so we can get to that. Side Joe coming there too. But I'm gonna let you go. What's your first? Was you impressed with LeBron James' performance last night?
Yeah, that's my guy. So you know.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
You know,
go ahead.
I ain't watched.
Hey, over here, let it all out, homie. Don't hold nothing back. Go ahead.
Yeah, I be on ticket. I'm trying to listen to y'all guys talk basketball. I know what y'all be talking about. But I ain't watched the whole game last night. I went to sleep on it. But when I woke up and seen LeBron drop 50, I watched a little highlight. Yeah, they needed that win though. Cause if you know, did the Pelicans win last night? And then I think they fight in position with playing with the Pelicans, so they don't need to lose no more games really.
Actually, the Pelicans lost last night.
Oh, they lost last night. Okay.
Yeah, because CJ McCollum protocol
that was a good win for the Lakers.
At this point, Cam, at this point though, for real, y'all, I don't know if T here realize this too. If seeding ain't gonna really matter. As long as you in the play in, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. As long as you in the play in, that's all that's gonna really matter at this point because Pelicans can easily beat the Lakers, even despite them having a lesser record. They can beat the Lakers, right? And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And just like the Clippers, we can beat Timberwolves, take the 7th spot. So we don't really we should be going ahead competing for wins, but we don't have to it's not the end of the world if we lose and we end up the 8th spot because we still can fight for the 7th spot. So, but if you outside the 8 seed, or if you get in the playoff, you got to win 2 games.
Yeah, cause like the 7 seed and 8 seed, they get like what 2-3 chances to get in.
Yeah. So did this perform like that make a case of LeBron James the GOAT in your eyes?
Well, he was already the GOAT. To me, he was already the GOAT.
I'm sorry.
They just put the icing on the cake, but he still got. I think he need to win another championship in LA, bro. Cause for him to get that respect.
So Cam,
huh?
now if you say he already GOAT, he don't need no other ring now.
I'm saying like to get the respect, like the full respect from the LA fans.
So
I
Cam,
mean,
is he the GOAT? I'm talking about right now. He don't have to do nothing else. If he retired right now,
man,
is LeBron the GOAT?
But to me, LeBron is the GOAT, man.
There you go.
Damn.
I'm just keeping 100.
So what makes LeBron the GOAT? I'm just asking you a question.
What makes
What
him
he
the
do
GOAT?
that Michael Jordan don't do, or nobody else?
Sure, like look what he did. Longevity, the stats back it up. He may not have the rings, you know what I'm saying, but to go to 10 straight finals, bro, that's impressive, bro. You may have a losing record, but still, a lot of niggas ain't done that.
There you go. So hey, you finna say something, BJ?
yeah.
Go
So,
ahead, my bad.
you no, you straight, bro. I just got a question for bro. If LeBron got time to move up in the GOAT debate, does the same apply if he loses and does this season go against him, or just when he does something good? I just
That's
want
a
to
good
know.
question.
That's a good question. I mean, it really don't matter because like people gonna have their opinions, different opinions. Like y'all may not think y'all be like, LeBron, you know, you do this and do that, still ain't the GOAT. But yeah, it is what it is, bro.
Before I go to the next one, because I don't want to ask Solid Jordan yet, because I'm gonna start the top with him. But see here, I'm gonna ask you your reaction on that. Do you got a reaction on that? See here?
What's that, bro? I was talking to my wife. What's up?
Oh, okay. He was saying that he thinks right now LeBron's already the GOAT and he don't have to do nothing else, but a championship would gain respect for LA.
Who said this?
My boy Cam Duggan. 4-2.
Oh,
4-2.
nah, I totally disagree with him. That LeBron is the GOAT. LeBron is definitely a top 3 player in my opinion. I think the only real true argument, we being honest, for LeBron being the GOAT, because they say he's great at all this and all that. Why he only led the league in one thing and two things one time? LeBron didn't dominate the league like they make it out to be. He led in points one time. He led in rebound. He led in steal. And assists. The first time they won championship in LA. His second year in LA. Let me say it like that. I don't think you get to handpick who you want to play with, and then you get credit for people that stuck it out and dealt how the card just they dealt with stuff how it was dealt to them. They didn't make situations better for them. They didn't. Now I'm not against LeBron for doing that, because LeBron didn't start super teams. I tell him this all the time. I've been the first one and one of the only ones on YouTube to say this. They had super teams in the 80s. Nobody in the 80s that won a championship wasn't a super team. From the 4-4-4 76ers to the Lakers, Celtics, and the Pistons. Them dudes had 4-5 Hall of Famers on the same team in their prime. So I don't begrudge LeBron, but then when I judge him, I take into account, because imagine if you let Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Charles Barkley, Magic Johnson, Kareem. Imagine if you just let or Kobe Bryant, bringing up D Wade, people like that. If they got a chance to handpick players they want to play with. So imagine one day Mike just woke up and say, okay, I fulfilled my contract in Chicago. I want to go play with Hakeem Olajuwon and Charles Barkley in their prime. How could I look at that and compare him to whoever and say that he's just as good as this guy? Or you stop playing, you stop playing defense at 29 years old. Don't y'all know at one point in Cleveland, LeBron was ranked like almost 200, 300 best player on defense in the league? That was after Miami. We talking about LeBron at 30, 31 years old.
So Cam, what you think about that, Cam?
I get what he's saying. I'm
not hating on Bron. Like
no,
I said,
I get what you're saying.
I got Bron at, but I seen LeBron, and this is another thing why he can never be the GOAT to me. I've seen him quit with my own two eyes, not nothing somebody told me, not nothing that I read in the magazine. You understand what I'm saying, BJ? I seen this man quit a few times, not just one time. I've seen him quit on live TV.
Mm-hmm.
You can't compare him. You can't compare that to. And I want to show y'all something. In 15 years, it's taken LeBron 20 years to do what Michael Jordan did in 13 full years of basketball. Just think about that.
Yeah.
With all the help he done had, with all the, it's taken him, and guess what? He's still chasing Mike. When he won that championship, what was his first post after winning that championship? After he was begging for his respect, he put on the thing. I don't know if it was on a little Twitter, like my little brother Mook say on Instagram, whatever. But he put a snapshot of the last dance saying, "Doing my homework." Now this is right after he won the championship. So in his own mind, he really know that he's not the he LeBron is a great player. He's just not the best player we've ever seen. He's not the best player I've seen. I'm gonna say it like that. He's not.
So okay. Mm-hmm. Hey Cam, we gonna go to the do you think Gregg Popovich is the greatest coach ever?
Because you got Phil Jackson, you got Pat Riley.
Mm.
Oh, that's a hard one. Yeah.
And Cam, I ask you this: is he better than Phil? In your opinion?
I don't know. I just seen Phil in the Kobe era. I ain't seen him like in the Mike era.
Oh, okay,
right. That's fair.
But I'll say yeah, since I seen him, and I seen what he did. They beat Miami.
Well, Rick Carlisle beat Miami.
He beat LeBron multiple times, so yeah, I gotta give it to him. Gregg Popovich beat LeBron multiple times, so I give it to him.
And who you got? Who you got tonight, home?
The Warriors or the Bucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Warriors.
I think Warriors gonna pull it out in the rematch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say.
What up, my boy?
Curry gonna go for 30 tonight.
Okay. I think it'll be a good game though, huh? I ain't gonna lie. I think this is gonna be a lot closer than the last. Now look, now the next person he finna come up in here and brag about last night. What else, Solid Jordan? I see that
going
logo.
On.
I don't like that logo right now. I don't like that logo right now, huh?
What you mean?
I don't like that logo
man. Y'all gave us the game, bro. Y'all were rebounding, bro. We really supposed to lose that game. Bro. We wasn't guarding nobody, bro. Y'all was hitting shots today. Y'all just had to rebound. All our points are coming out on second time point, man.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Well, you ain't lying on that.
I don't understand how we gave up that. We gave up 3-4 offensive rebound in one possession.
Sure did. And then they end that possession hitting the three.
Marcus Morris messed that up.
Yeah, he did though. He did.
Mook messed that up for sure.
Yeah, he did though. You gotta hold his emotions, man. Hey, Silent, what you think about last night?
I forgot about that.
What you think about LeBron James? Was you impressed? Leave scale 1 through 10.
I give it like a 5 because I ain't gonna go that low because that was a great game. I'm gonna give like a 7. But I seen him do that shit before, but I'm not impressed because the team he did against wasn't a good team. Like, yeah, it's 50 points, but you know what I'm saying? We competition, like, what that shit out you playing, the Golden State, everybody else, etc.
Hey Cam, laughing at why you laugh, Cam? What you think about what he said?
I
I
was
picked that
actually
up
gonna say
too.
the same thing against the Wizards.
I mean, it's kind of sad that he had to drop 50 points against niggas he traded just to beat them, and he could have had them niggas still on his team. That shit crazy. I mean, but I
How
feel
you
it,
feel?
it's kind
I,
of at the same time, Showtime. It's kind of sad though that nigga year 19 got to drop 50 to beat the Wizards. Like, I need to take that nigga. I need to shut that nigga down for the season for that nigga get hurt, bro. That shit not
That
good
nigga
for him.
Westbrook
Bro.
gotta
I don't
go,
want to see
bro.
that. I don't want to see that nigga go out
Eh,
like that. Even though I ain't a fan of that nigga, I don't want to see no dog.
yeah, because I'm gonna be honest with you though. I do agree with Tick when he said that though, cause like I saw that with Kobe Bryant when Kobe doing the same thing, bro, and it just man, Kobe body really gave out. Kobe was already working way too hard at that stage.
Yeah.
He was working way too hard. Like his off season work, I think that played a big part in him getting hurt.
Tim Grover
Decided to
said that.
trade him. Yeah, he
Tim
just
Grover
worked way
said that he
too
worked
hard,
out
bro.
way too hard.
And that's crazy, bro. That's crazy to think like that much work can damage your body, bro. And it might seem like that's too unrealistic, but it showed you with Kobe Bryant.
Oh
And
yeah.
I think LeBron at this point, bro, I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get his last validation card in before it's too late. But he wanted to slow it down though, bro.
Yeah, that's a good point you made. That's a good point you made, Show, because I could understand a little bit more with Cole because they was trying to make the playoffs. That's why
Right.
Cole did what he did. He didn't give a damn. Like y'all remember, Cole was leading the league in scoring before he got hurt. A lot of folks
Yeah, he
forget
was.
that. He was leading the whole league in scoring, bro, and then he tore his Achilles, but he was trying to get to the playoffs. LeBron, I feel like he's just doing it to try to up his scoring, bro. And if
Trying to
you
get
want to
that
get
record.
that scoring record, bro, just shut it down this year. You let your body recover. Go drink some wine or some whatever you do, nigga, and then go come back next year and try to get that scoring title because you don't fuck around, tear that ACL, you're going to be out for, at your age, at least a year.
Shit sad though. Like, any good coach, they won't let they play.
He trying to make the playoffs, bro. I think he's trying to make the playoffs.
Shut that nigga down.
You say what?
I think he's trying to make the playoffs, bro. I don't think he's trying to just go out like that.
I mean, do you think they got a good shot of doing something in the playoffs?
If they get healthy, yeah. And if they get the right matchup, yeah. Like, I think if they get Golden State in the first round, they have a pretty good chance of knocking them out.
Got one of them playing games though.
I agree with that.
Yeah. If they win the playing game, yeah.
They get Golden State. I agree with that.
I hear y'all, but I just don't see how they gonna beat Golden State, bro. When Golden State been beating up on them all year.
Golden State don't got nothing for big. If you're a big team, you don't beat Golden State.
LeBron just gave the Golden State Warriors a 56 points.
They did, but it's like if you talking about a full healthy Golden State team against this Laker team, bro. Like they was smacking them. Right. They was smacking the Lakers already, bro. Like without Clay, and he ain't even 100%. While you shooting twos, these shooting twos, these niggas shooting threes.
We gotta keep that in mind too. Their leader has not been playing. Draymond is their leader, bro.
Yeah,
that might be the best player, but Draymond.
Him and Iggy had him and
yeah, that's true. You gotta keep that in mind too. But let me ask you, did you watch the Patrick Beverley interview, homie?
Yeah, I ain't watched the whole thing. I seen part of it when they posted. I think it was on Instagram. They said Ant-Man got potential to be the next Jordan. That's why I asked you that.
Yeah.
But what he said though, let me know.
No, he was talking about, he was speaking on a couple things. He was talking about Russell Westbrook. Him and Cam, I gotta get both of y'all to take on it. He felt like Russell Westbrook damaged his career by saying all he did run around and do nothing.
I remember Westbrook said that.
Yeah.
I mean,
he said players were going at him different. A lot of people looking at him different when Russell Westbrook said that.
I mean, but everybody.
I watched Pat Bev get in niggas grill for real.
Okay, no compete, bro.
That John Westbrook come up with y'all cap.
Rest did put out a false narrative, though. That's for sure. And the media, they be running with it, bro. You see how the media talk about Patsy Beverley? Like, they clown that dude, but he really out there competing. Like, that shit sad, bro.
Yeah, he tried to ruin that man's career. I ain't like that, bro. And he actually and it's crazy how karma worked, because now look at it. Like he said, that boy looking Russell Westbrook, they looking like a musician, which he is. They looking like
nigga got that looking like a lost country. That nigga don't know what he got. He just running around.
He ain't lying though. That's the crazy thing.
Salute my boy Steve Alexander. Salute home.
Hey,
yeah, that man. Like,
I want to speak on that.
Go ahead, home. Go ahead.
I want to speak on that Joel Jokic shit. You feel me? Because I heard all the bang. I feel like Jokic is way better than in my opinion, bro. Like, even though Embiid play both ways, like Embiid not gonna take nobody out the game on the defense end. You know, but he ain't gonna.
We can't hear you, bro.
Y'all can't hear me.
South Joe, you on that the Xbox Live Wi-Fi, man.
Hey, man.
Wi-Fi.
Hold on. Y'all get me?
Yeah.
He much better now. Man, you don't cap, man. You out there, you on your Xbox talking to me, home?
I was saying though, like Embiid, even though he a good rim protector, I ain't seen him never take nobody out the series. And now you feel me? Like he just a good rim protector. He'll get a few blocks. He ain't gonna neutralize nobody. You feel me? Man? Like anybody that game relies on the free throw line. You feel me? Like in my opinion, you're not that good because in the playoffs, why his numbers go down. You too relying on that free throw line. Jokic, you gonna get the same thing you get in the regular season in the playoffs. The same cooking, nigga. Feel me? That's what I got on.
Hey, my boy, you say you from Alabama? What part you from, home? Salute to my boy. But yeah, like y'all got some comeback on that. What y'all got on that? Cam, what you got on that, Cam?
On the Westbrook thing.
No, what he just said. You think Jokic is better than Joel Embiid?
Yeah, because I think, look, bro, Jokic really makes his team better, bro. Like you look at the dude Monte Morris, Aaron Gordon. Y'all don't see how Aaron Gordon playing with them, bro.
Bones, what's that nigga name? Bones.
This nigga is balling. Like even D Cousins coming off the bench, giving them, productive minutes. Like for real, like. And the nigga they picked up from the Spurs, Brent Forbes. That was a good pickup for them, bro. Coming off the bench, doing what he doing. They got the other boy Highland. Like they really a deep team, bro. And when they get healthy, hey, watch out for them, bro.
Man, I know it's ain't me, but
go ahead, bro.
Okay, then, my boy. I'm from Mobile, I'm from Mobile, huh? Roll Tide, baby. I don't know if you Roll Tide.
I'm from Montgomery, Showtime.
Oh, you from Montgomery, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Yo, you from the capital.
The Gump.
I'm from Atlanta, y'all. A couple hours away, nigga.
Yeah, I ain't no 5 hours away from you, Solid.
Yeah, that shit ain't no.
Oh no. Hey, C Hill and now C Hill, my brother C Hill and BJ, they disagree with y'all because when I said it, they ain't like what I said. So what you got on that, BJ? I know you want to say something.
I'll say this. I'd rather play with Jokic because I feel like he'll give me the ball. But if you're talking about who's more dominant, it's Embiid. When you go to the line that many times, that's an indication that they can't stop you. If they got to foul you to slow you down, that means they can't stop you. And the dude shoots 80% from the line, similar to Shaq. They couldn't stop him, so they took him to the line.
Hey, BJ, I can ask you a question?
Go ahead.
I mean, so we both watching Embiid. You see how this nigga flapping around the court, falling at the end shot. That really bad down though. That just like, but this nigga be on. Ain't no way a nigga that big falling all over the court. So just let me know.
Nah, he do. Jokic flop too.
Man, Jokic don't flop like that. Jokic barely get free throw attempts.
He don't get free throw attempts. He don't get free
The
throw.
other night, Embiid
He's a
took
finesse.
19 free throws. He only made
Go to the
last
line,
shot.
just not as much as
Jokic is a finesse player. He shoots. His game is not about power. So he ain't gonna try to initiate contact like that. That's why he don't get to the line like Embiid do. But as far as who is more dominant, Jokic has to use his teammates. Like, watch the Jokic play, bro. What they did to him, Golden State, what they did. Kevin Looney took him out the game, bro, by being physical with him. He come barking at the refs, crying for calls. If he tried to do that to Embiid, bro, Embiid would eat him alive. You can't stop Embiid one-on-one. I seen Nicholas Batum guard Jokic one-on-one and completely nullify him. I hear what you mean, but I just think people look at the numbers and be like, Jokic is this, that, which he's great. But if it's Embiid and Jokic in a one-on-one matchup, I mean, what's gonna happen in that matchup if it's one-on-one?
It's 5-on-5 though, homie. Hey, I got a question for you.
Hey, but look though, I agree with you, but as dominant as Embiid is, it don't, it hasn't really got him nothing nowhere but a second round exit.
Okay, that's facts. But who's had a better record throughout the years? Even when Jokic had his full team, the Sixers have always been a number 1-2 seed in the East. And to be honest with you, Jokic became relevant like 3 seasons ago. Embiid it's been a lottery pick since he came to the league. He's been consistently great since his whole career. Jokic became relevant. And if Embiid don't get hurt last year, he is the MVP.
I agree. I'm just saying, bro, like, Jokic took his team to the conference finals.
I mean, so
respect.
I just want to ask you that question. Let me know.
No,
great. I'm not supposed to go up. Like Jokic, his numbers go through the roof when he hit the playoffs. I just want to know why.
No, I agree with you. His playoff success has been better. Jokic's playoff success has been better. But you also remember this. He has a lower sample size than Embiid.
Huh?
I mean,
Embiid has been to the playoffs pretty much every season and he's been playing. Jokic has been really in the playoffs 3 seasons. So you compare 5 years of Embiid to 3 years of Jokic.
I mean, but like them 5 years and he's been going to the playoffs.
It's been 4 seasons.
Yeah,
they
4
went
seasons.
When they went to the playoffs the first time, they got I think they lost. They won against the Spurs. I think.
They lost to Portland, and then the next
year, lost to Portland.
And then the next year was the bubble
and lost to Portland.
Yeah, they beat the Spurs, lost to Portland.
7 games. Didn't they go like 7 games with Portland?
Yeah, they lost to Portland in Denver. The next year they lost to the Lakers in the bubble, and then last year they lost to Phoenix. So he's been in there for 3 years.
Nigga, Embiid in the playoffs losing down there with a super team.
Kawhi, that wasn't a super team, bro.
Kawhi walked that nigga down, man.
Bro, that
was Jimmy Butler, Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons ain't no superstar, bro.
Showtime. You watch that series.
Everybody
super team.
Showtime wasn't the Sixers a way better team, bro. Keep it above.
Yeah, everybody picked the Sixers.
It was a better team, but it was no super team, bro. It was
bro. Jimmy Butler, Ben Simmons, Embiid, Tobias Harris.
All them niggas was all stars.
It's a super team. A super team. You gotta have what the Lakers built or tried. That's a super team.
Oh, that 76 team is better than this current Lakers team, bro.
Well, how the Lakers a super team? Look where they at now.
On paper, when they came to this season, when you bring in three superstars on a team, which was LeBron, AD, and Westbrook, that is a more super team than what you have with Jimmy Butler, Joel Embiid, and Ben Simmons.
Yeah,
Ben Simmons was nowhere near a superstar, bro.
And they had a bench. They had JJ Redick and them niggas. Them boys was deep.
This nigga played with way more talent and still ain't
played with way more talent than Jokic.
Let's talk. So you say this year they play with the Sixers got more talent than the Nuggets.
And he got James Harden.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. Let me ask you
No,
before
no,
you
no,
got.
no, no, no,
Let me
no.
ask.
No, this year Denver is a deeper team than them. But I'm talking about as
Okay,
far as like talent wise, Joel Embiid has played with way more talent than Jokic. Way more talent.
all right, all right.
I'm
Yo,
saying
salute.
They play Monday. I'm just gonna say they play Monday. What's gonna happen?
All we
Jokic
gotta
gonna do
do
what
is
he
take.
always
All
do.
they gotta do. All
Run
the
the
Denver
show.
Nuggets gotta do is take James Harden out the game. They win. They can let Embiid do what he do. Because that's how
So
you
All
beat
I'm
the
saying,
what's
76ers anyway.
so you
all I'm
feel
saying,
okay?
when
So let me
NBA
ask you.
playoffs, when Embiid don't get them calls, he ain't the same player. That's all I'm saying. I'm leave it at that.
No,
So
Embiid is a
let me,
Salute,
great player,
salute.
bro. Don't get. He's a dominant
Salute,
player
salute,
even
home.
without him getting the free
What
throw.
up with y'all?
His
What
free
up,
throw.
show? Salute, man.
What up,
so
my
y'all
guy?
feel what up, dog? So y'all feel like Jokic can stop Embiid or Embiid can stop Jokic? Who has a better chance?
They can't stop each
They
other,
can't
bro.
stop each other, bro. Embiid not
Bro,
shutting.
Jokic, bro, I've seen Jokic get
Embiid is not
contained, bro.
shutting nobody
I,
down,
I
bro.
just I
What you
just
get it?
seen Jokic. I seen
Hey,
Jokic
bro,
get
name a player.
contained, bro.
Name a player you seen Embiid shut down. Just give me a name.
I'm saying no. I'm asking the question: who has a better
I
chance? Who's
watched this
gonna
nigga
have
in
a
the
better
playoffs.
one-on-one game?
I seen Clay Capella dunking on this nigga, catching lobs on this
I
nigga
see
head.
what
I
you're
don't even watch
saying. Like
this
I
nigga.
see what you're
This nigga
saying
not
though.
like that.
Hey, y'all. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to the conversation. Let me get my boy involved real quick. We're gonna go right back to that. Hey, what you hey, my boy Big Time, what you got on LeBron performance last night?
Man, at this point, man, that shit don't impress me, man. It ain't hating. It don't impress me. We all know what LeBron doing. He trying to get that record. It's not translating to wins, man. Like at this point, man, that don't mean that. Cause then one day he's go off of 50. The next day he gonna be hollering about his knees hurt and all that shit, passing out game winning layups. Like this shit don't impress me, man. I'm not
Yeah, I
one of
feel
the.
you.
I'm from the old school, man. I
Oh
know
yeah.
what LeBron up to. I know how he rocking. That shit don't impress me.
Do you think he got a chance of making the playoffs?
No, unless Anthony Davis come back, maybe. Other than that, no, man. They done.
Where
Lakers
you from?
done.
Where you from, Big Time?
I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
I can hear it in you, bro. That's why I asked. I said, man, dude, son, Louisiana. I can hear it in you, bro.
Shout
Yeah,
out to the
man.
goat.
LeBron. Yeah, man. LeBron, the Lakers done, man. Let's Anthony Davis come back. I don't know what's the latest on him and his injury. Lakers done, man. That's why LeBron doing all it.
Oh yeah, I feel you. Hey, you think Gregg Popovich is the greatest coach ever home?
Hold on. Initially, I had Phil, but see, Hill made some good points. He made me realize something. Phil, the Bulls, they did have a ready roster, and the Lakers when Phil took over those teams. I never realized it. So
Yep.
I can't really say yes or no at the moment. That's one of the things I'm gonna have to go back and do my homework on. Cause Greg, he never won back to back. He never had a three-peat, but with that point that he is a better team builder than Phil Jackson. As we saw in New York, Phil Jackson, he can't build no team. He gotta have a roster already built for him. Just to keep
That's a fact.
it all the way 100. So that's something
That's
I
a fact.
can't really answer right now. I'm gonna have to go back and really do my research.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. What you gonna say? See here?
Nah, I'm just agreeing with brother. I said that's a fact. Phil Jackson ain't never built a team. That's the truth. That's the
Yeah.
truth.
Cause they like to give him all the credit for the triangle, bro. He didn't come up with
No,
the
that's
triangle.
Tex Winter. That's Tex Winter's offense. That's why, man. Look, Doug Collins could have had Phil Jackson's praise and everything if he wouldn't have been so stubborn and try to win his way. If he would have, because Tex Winter was with the Chicago Bulls before Phil Jackson, and they was trying to
Yep.
get Doug Collins to
Do the
implement the
triangle.
triangle offense, but he didn't want to do it.
Right.
if he would have been more what's the word I can use? If he wasn't so prideful of trying to win his way and just being smart like Phil Jackson, implement that offense, then he would have had Phil Jackson. Because y'all gotta understand, with Doug Collins, they was 2 games away from the NBA championship. People act like he got to Chicago and turned them around, bro. They was already headed the right direction.
Right.
They was already in the conference finals.
They forget that, bro. Hey, Big Time. Now we're gonna go back to that conversation and see here I'm gonna be missing that. Big Time, who you think better? Out of Jokic or Joel Embiid,
That's really why I hopped in on the panel. Cause when no boy said that Sixer team that Kawhi knocked off wasn't no super team, I called cap on that. That was they had Jimmy Butler and B, and people now that Ben Simmons ain't who we thought he was. Everybody want to say, oh, well, he ain't no star. Shit, Ben Simmons is a star in this league. He just ain't got no heart.
Tobias Harris, homie,
but
and JJ Redick. Man, them niggas was stacked.
And what you got on that, BJ?
And I pulled up those. Go ahead.
Super team. So where would you rank Jimmy Butler right now? Is he top 15?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
Jimmy Butler for sure.
You think Jimmy Butler top 15?
Yeah. Let me think about the guys. Hold on, that sound about right. But yeah, let me think about. You got Kawhi, KD, Bron. You got Embiid. You got Giannis. You got Steph. You got Jokic. You got Luka. You got Kevin Durant, Kyrie, Ja,
James Harden.
James
Harden better.
James Harden.
Paul George.
PG. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely top 15. He definitely top 15. He at the bottom of the 15.
He's better than Chris Paul.
Oh, that's tough. I would say yeah, he better. He just not as more important as Chris Paul. Like Chris Paul.
What up, Atlantic?
Hey, BJ, I get where you going with that. That's kind of dicey, but I get where you going with that.
You see what I'm saying? So it's a conversation. So I would put Jimmy Butler top 20.
Okay, I can live with that.
Top 20. So where do you put Ben Simmons?
His team, he the most important.
So where do you put Ben Simmons?
20.
At that time.
At that time, he was definitely top 20 at that time.
Okay. So
at the time they got together, yeah, he was top
10-ish.
So
Embiid was top 10.
I don't see what's the argument when you got 4 All-Star
Embiid
level
was
players
top 10 for sure.
When you got 4 All-Star level players on your team, that's
what I'm saying, it was a good team, but I'm saying a super team is a whole different level.
It wasn't LeBron, Wade, and Bosh.
That's right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's the highest order. Right. That's what I'm saying. It was a very good team as far as fullness, but it wasn't a super team. And that Toronto team was one of the best defensive teams of all time. So Kawhi, that 2019 run to me is one of the best runs of all time. The only problem I was saying it wasn't, people give Philly too much for that being a super team, and it wasn't. That was a very good team, but it wasn't no super team.
I'm saying that team,
bro, they had a bench. And
that team was better than the Raptors,
bro.
So
they had JJ Redick come out the bench.
Big Time. Did you hear what he said, Big Time?
I can see they ain't had no bench, but they had a bench, bro. Like they was deep off the bench too.
Yeah, I think they was deep though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was a deep team. Everybody picked them to win the championship. Or at least go to
I don't know who everybody picked to win the championship.
Oh, and they had
I won't Kawhi.
Yeah, once that trade went down with Philly, they picked Philly. They was picking them to be in the conference finals.
I picked Toronto, bro, to keep it a band with you.
I did too. Cause
I ain't gonna lie, I picked Toronto too, cause I just feel like Toronto was just a better team than them.
Cause the way the road, niggas wasn't showing up, bro. That was a one-man mission.
Y'all gotta remember, Van Vliet, Kyle Lowry, and Siakam, they sold us in that series, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey,
it was
so
no
that's our
excuse for
picking
Embiid
time.
couldn't get that done because like that was giving him the series. You know what I'm saying?
And Van Fleet was a
But you,
Van
so
Fleet in the fourth
so
quarter.
you said I say with Embiid and Jokic, I said Embiid over Jokic. Or you feel?
Okay. Hey, Big
Not
Ty.
you. Yeah.
What you think about that, Big Ty? Big Ty, you can hear me? He went in and out.
I think he felt
Yeah, cause if I go with the player, right? If I go with player, I'm a that's tough to me though, cause Jokic starting to really earn my respect. Some stuff I'm seeing, I'm like, man, this dude, he better than what I think. But I'm gonna go with Joel Embiid though. I think Joel Embiid. It's hard for me to fight a two-way player. As far as the MVP conversation, I can't, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I hear you, bro. I hear you for sure.
The same argument you can use for Joel Embiid, you can say for Jokic. He playing without Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray.
This
I
my
hear you,
problem
bro.
with
I definitely
Joel
hear you,
Embiid.
but like, if I look at the whole totality, like how, because you gotta remember, Denver, they're not the whole year. Like Jokic, he was doing good, but he didn't become like part of the MVP race until Denver started winning games. I understand
That's a
Jamal,
fact, BJ.
Michael.
That's a fact.
So I'm like, Joel has been consistent the whole year, consistent.
Bro, Joel
Man,
Embiid,
BJ, you gotta
Jokic has
understand,
been
my
I
bro,
just want to know
Showtime.
who
He a
Embiid
sad
shut
nigga.
down though. I'm just trying to
bro.
see who he shut down.
Ever since the Nuggets traded old boy, I think that was his rookie year though. It was like his second year in the league, bro. Jokic
My
has been
Jokic,
consistent.
news of Jokic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he been consistent since then, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's true. Hey, Big Ty, you can hear me, bro?
Yeah, I'm back, man.
Yeah, did you get what he was saying though? Everybody saying?
Nah, it was kind of breaking up. That's why I had to keep coming in and out. But I'm good now.
Yeah, he was saying that. Yeah, go ahead, finish what you were saying, BJ. Say it again, cause he ain't hear you.
Nah, like I said, basically, Embiid this season has been the most consistent. He's been more consistent in He's been more consistent in Ja, more consistent than Giannis, more consistent than DeRozan. And when he's played these players, he's outdueled them. He outdueled Giannis when they played him in Milwaukee. He outdueled DeRozan
that's
the other
facts.
week against Chicago. Like, and I feel like on Monday he's gonna outduel Jokic. I mean, I just feel like Embiid just been the most consistent out of any player.
Yeah, for this year, I agree with that for this year. But like career wise, I can't trust Embiid. I would trust Jokic. If I'm just going, I'm building a team and I'm going off what they've shown me so far. I'm taking Jokic because Embiid has been hurt a lot. He's lost a lot of series that he shouldn't have. Whether you want to blame that on Ben Simmons or not, I just trust Jokic more. Like I feel you, but I just trust Jokic more.
No,
Cause
that's fair.
what if Murray was playing this year and last year? Who knows how far they could have went? And this man won a whole MVP last year.
So do you feel like, let me ask you this question. Do you feel like Jamal Murray and Jokic are a better duo, or Jamal Murray and Embiid be a better duo?
You said who a better duo?
I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah.
I'm
Do
gonna have
y'all
to go
feel
with Murray and Jokic because of what I've seen. The success I've seen them have together. If that
Yeah, the
makes
last
sense.
time that Denver Nuggets was
Murray.
healthy, they was in the
And
conference
Jokic's not that
finals.
ball dominant. Embiid, he need that rock too much. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna let Murray do what he do. Embiid, Jokic, he gonna play out the ball. He don't really care too much for scoring. Yeah.
Yeah. I hear what you said, bro. Because injury part, yeah, I would take Jokic because of that aspect. But I'm just saying, like, one guy, way I look at one guy was taken in the lottery and has been consistently great his whole career. The other guy was a second round pick and became relevant 3 seasons ago.
Okay, let me ask you, who's a better shooter?
That's.
Jokic.
I wouldn't even say that, bro, because Embiid shoots better at the free throw line.
Yeah, I was gonna
Bro,
say Jokic, but yeah, that's a good fact.
That's a
Embiid
close.
shoot
That can
better
go
at the
either
free throw
way.
line. Listen. Embiid shooting better at the free throw line because he's taking 19.
You say what?
Yeah, he go to the.
He taking the
to
other
the free
night. This
throw
nigga
line.
took 19 free throws. This nigga averaged like 12 free throws a game.
Yeah, he go to the
Okay,
free
well
throw
then
line.
that means you should be having a higher percentage. If you shoot more, if I shoot more
saying,
threes,
like, Jokic barely shoot free throws.
if I shoot more threes than you, I have a higher chance of having a lower percentage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Like Jokic, he barely shoot free throws. Like,
Not all
he
the
barely
time.
yeah, he barely shoot free throws because he's not a physical player.
Okay, who's a better passer?
Oh, Jokic is the
Jokic, hands
best big
down.
man passer of all time. He's the best big man passer of all
Hands
time.
down.
You
Who's
say
a
what?
better rebounder?
Well, rebounding, bro. We going by who gets more rebounds because of numbers.
No,
Who get
just
more
overall,
rebounds?
who's the better rebounder?
I'm saying,
I mean, Jokic
Like based on you watching the
numbers.
game.
But I'm talking about. That's why I'm saying numbers don't tell the story. Like that's
Jokic,
why.
you don't see how many putbacks Jokic get?
Yeah, I mean, bro. So numbers. I mean, again, numbers don't tell the story. Like it just tells. Okay, you look at
Yes,
the
it
stats. You say he
does.
averaged
I'm saying, but
13
you can watch
rebounds.
the game and see he getting rebounds. He getting so many putback layups. Like that shit ridiculous.
But he also, bro.
And
So this is what I'm
Jokic,
saying. This is what I'm saying. Watching the game plays a difference. You're putting more energy on the defensive end. Like Embiid has to play offense and defense.
Hey, bro, who Embiid
Jokic
shut
does
down? You still
too.
answering my question. I ain't somebody Embiid out here shut
Jokic
down.
do not play like offense, defense like Embiid, bro.
Jokic is not just a bad defender now. Like he ain't no bad defender. Like where he just get taken out of the game.
But he's not. But bro, defense is if you not okay, nigga. If I'm on the perimeter and Jokic is guarding me, bro, I'm blowing past him every time. That's how you defend. No, you don't. No, you cannot. Bro, Embiid can guard perimeter players, bro.
You see Kyrie, KD cooking that nigga?
You put Kevin Durant, bro. Like I'm talking about.
I'm talking about Kyrie, Trae Young, anybody, any star, bro. They cooking this nigga, bro. He's a rim protector,
bro. I dare you. So you a better Embiid is a way better defender than Jokic, bro.
Bro, answer my question, bro.
That
Who
nigga got cooked by
shut down? You still answer my question. Who you see?
Okay, I'm asking. No, I'm trying to respond to both y'all. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. What's the question?
Who has you ever seen Embiid shut down?
Not one-on-one. I'm saying he's had defensive all teams though, bro. He's a three-time all defensive player. Jokic has not won an all defensive team. That determines who's a better defensive player.
That's because Embiid
you talking about his defense, like you ain't shut nobody down
around him, bro. He got Embiid and Thibault. Of course, he's going to look good defensively. He got one of the best.
Whether he had bro. I've already said Jokic is a better passer. All I'm saying is just the debate on defense shouldn't even be a debate. Like whether he has Thibault, whoever he has around him, Embiid's a better defensive. He's a better defender.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The reason why AD hasn't been thriving on defense is because he got niggas that don't play D.
Say it again.
The reason why AD hasn't been thriving defensively because he got niggas on the perimeter that don't play D. Like,
so what's the point of making? So what's the point of that statement, though?
What I'm saying is bigs, they need perimeter guys, to play D. Because if they don't, it's gonna make them look like they just getting cooked.
No, but nobody has put Jokic known as a defender, bro.
We know that, bro. But it's because he's so good offensively, it really makes up for his defensive.
When you say offense, are you talking about passing? Just passing? That's what you're talking about?
I'm talking about his overall game.
Rebounding, passing, whatever you want. He got it.
I mean, Embiid's a better scorer. Embiid's a better scorer, bro.
He ain't a better scorer.
I don't agree,
bro. Embiid is just as Embiid. He can say he's a great post scorer, bro. His post moves. He has a variety of post moves.
What was his post moves the other night, nigga?
Oh, I'm telling you, did you watch the Denver and Golden State game, bro?
That's one game.
Bro, that was just a bad game from Jokic, bro.
Okay, then why don't y'all give Embiid that same pass?
Whole game.
Why don't y'all give Embiid that same pass?
I'm saying though, bro, Embiid probably got high scoring numbers because he take more free throws, bro. You look at his shot.
He barely played the third quarter.
Barely, he barely, bro. This nigga,
Jokic barely played that Embiid take more shots too.
Because he was getting fried up in the whole game. Jokic was not good at the whole game. He was trash the whole. Embiid, at least Embiid meant to got to the line. My nigga, Jokic was out the game the whole game.
Hey, when
Jokic got out that game, they was literally up. The Denver Nuggets was up when Jokic was in the game.
No.
Went out the game. That's when
no, bro.
Went on his run. That's when I swear to God, I watched the game. I watched
the second quarter when Jokic was on the bench, that's when they made their run. The third quarter, yes, when Jokic was out, but they were making their run in the second quarter. That's why Mitch Malone decided to stay with that group. The second unit's what got them back in the game. And then Kevin Looney was taking Jokic out the game single-handedly.
Bruh.
And that's why Jokic was bitching to the ref and trying to get calls.
No,
that's what happened,
Curry,
my nigga.
My eyes saw Curry and that nigga Jordan Poole cooking.
Okay, and Jokic wasn't doing nothing on the other side.
Looney.
And I'm saying, but Jokic couldn't do nothing on the other side, though. He couldn't do anything on the other side because he was getting locked down.
Hey, he wasn't getting no lockdown.
22 points. How many 22 points, 9 rebounds? Bro, he's getting locked down. It's all good, bro. I'm just saying Monday they face each other, man.
We're gonna see who the better.
Yeah, it's a good debate. It's a good debate, though.
It's a hell of a debate.
Hey, what time they play? You know when that time?
I don't know what time they play, but I do agree. I disagree with my boy BJ. I'm taking Giannis as my MVP right now. I don't,
bro.
Giannis, I won't. What I saw the other night.
I don't even think he just playing at his.
That was if Giannis if Giannis really want to win this, he can win it. They already finna be they 2 games away from being the number 1 seed. If they be the number 1 seed and he out here dropping 40s and 35s and 35, 13 rebounds, stuff like that. I don't know, bro. We need.
I would give it to Giannis, bro. It's the only thing, and that's the only thing I'll say. It's just because Embiid outdid him when they played against each other. That's the only reason I would give it to Embiid over Giannis. Giannis,
facts, though. Embiid was cooking that game. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to consider the Embiid supporting cast this year also. Simmons sold him out. James Harden just got there. He been holding it down.
That's facts. But I was just saying, like,
what
the reason why Embiid,
imagine if Chris Middleton set out or got injured all this year. You think the Bucks will still be successful this year? I don't know.
That's true.
I was just saying, like, the reason why, Embiid played with one of the best, the 2 of the best perimeter defenders in the league, and Ben Simmons and Thibault.
But Ben Simmons been out this year, man.
Not this year. We talking about MVP of this year, right?
And regardless of who you put around him, bro, he's gonna play D. Regardless.
Yeah, fact.
Well,
last night they weren't playing no liquor D. None of them weren't playing no D.
I'll say this, and I'll say this. I'll say this last part. I would put this over Jokic. I like about Jokic over Embiid. He actually tries. He don't take plays off. Embiid plays in spurts, and I don't like that shit. I like Jokic because Jokic actually goes full out. Embiid be taking breaks and all that. I will agree with that. So
that's why I trust Jokic more. If I'm building a team, I'm taking Jokic. I trust him more.
That's a good point. Anybody want to get their last words off before I end the stream? What y'all got on?
Kawhi Leonard is back.
What'd you say?
The King is coming back. The whole NBA world is scared. You can hear it in them niggas' voices. The king will be back.
Hey, Kawhi
If the
coming back
king,
soon?
man, I'm calling it not. When Kawhi and PG come back, I'm putting my money on them to win the whole thing, man. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
I don't know about that, but
You got
I agree with, I agree with that.
what you got on tonight game, huh?
What'd you say?
What you got on tonight game? The Warriors versus Bucks.
I'm going with the Bucks, man. Giannis, they ain't got nobody over there to stop Giannis, man. Then with Chris Middleton, and I don't hear people talk about my dog Drew Holiday enough either. So I'm going with the
Drew
Bucks,
Holiday's
man.
a baller. He a baller.
Yeah,
No,
man.
true.
Too much power. Too much power for the Warriors.
I think Drew Holiday offense is underrated, bro. He don't get enough credit for his offense.
Facts. Great shooter.
What about you, Solid Jordan?
Hey, man. In the Hawks and they
Last word?
play in, we walking anybody down, nigga. Period, nigga. That's all I got to say.
Brooklyn,
okay,
baby.
Cam, you said Brooklyn.
KD and Kyrie.
Okay,
got my money on them this year.
They playing tonight?
No, they play tomorrow.
All right.
See here, probably busy. BJ, what you got? What's your last words on this, man?
Oh man, just appreciate you having me on, bro. You know, and y'all ain't following my page, man. It's the Pull Up Basketball Podcast, man. Check me out.
Oh, yeah.
It's on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Love.
You know, y'all know how I'm coming though, man. You know I'm still building. But look, everybody opinions welcome. Whether you're a LeBron fan, no matter who fan you are, you're welcome. You get your shit off however you want to give it off. Just keep it in. Just don't be no stream y'all gangster. Y'all know I don't like all that. Cause you know, like I tell y'all, just pretend like we in each other's face. Like how we talk, like be real. If we was in each other's face, we wouldn't be saying all that crazy stuff. Like be real.
Yeah.
Some of you can't be retarded, man. They just be saying anything. So, but like it's everybody got their own opinion though. You ain't gotta like it, you ain't gotta love it. It's reality though. But salute to everybody, man. I'm finna shut this stream down. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. I'm out.
All right, love.
Salute. Keep doing your thing, man.
Salute, home. Appreciate you coming on.
And he shoot 40%. Don't forget that, nigga.
Oh yeah.